a nonprofit consultant based in Maryland, USA, and I'm here to offer you my top 3 tips to keep your board members engaged. And I have a few notes I'm going to look at, but keep watching this video to get these really important tips to keep your nonprofit board members engaged year-round. First of all, a lot of nonprofit staff think that board members know what they're supposed to do just by walking into the organization, and the reality is they don't. So what I always say to my clients is clearly stated expectations are a priority. So there should be a board orientation packet. So that's tip number 1. Have a board orientation packet, which includes job descriptions, copies of the bylaws, any other policies about attending meetings or remaining engaged on the board in a committee, whatever the organization's policies are. And I help my clients write board orientation packets all the time. So that's tip number 1, clearly stated expectations through a board orientation package. Tip number 2 is, if you're finding it difficult to get all the board members in the same room for consistent meetings on the proper days, everybody has different schedules, why not consider not just a telephone conference call, but it's always better if you could see facial expressions and maybe share documents, is to create Zoom video or use Zoom with video. So I love Zoom. Zoom is a great product. You can go to it at zoom.us, and it's a very small subscription fee, and I can work with my clients all around the country using Zoom, and we can actually see each other and hear each other. And I've done this with groups of 10 or more, and it works beautifully. Some of them want to be on the video Zoom call. Some of them just want to dial in by phone. It has both options. It's not high tech. If I can figure it out, anyone can figure it out. So that's my tip number 2, is to keep board members engaged and interacting with each other. If you're having trouble getting everyone in the same room, is to try a product like Zoom. And you can have the meetings through Zoom, and they'll be just as productive. So the last tip I want to share with you is what I call, and a lot of my colleagues call, having a mission moment at the beginning or at the end of a board meeting. And a mission moment basically is where, if the executive director is attending the board meeting, or the board president, if they're someone who's involved in the programs, whoever's involved in the programs would, maybe bring a printout of a photo and a story relating to the actual work of the nonprofit, which it sounds really simple, but let's say for a moment that you have board members that are sitting on the board of an animal rights nonprofit. They might be there because they care about animals, but if they've never actually been to the program site, because the board meetings are usually not at the program site, correct? They might be in an office building somewhere. Then having a mission moment means sharing the story of an animal that was rescued from abuse or neglect, and the name of the animal, how long the animal stayed with the nonprofit before a foster home was found for the animal, and then a permanent home was found for the dog or cat, let's say, and photos and that story of that dog or cat, and have that on a piece of paper, the photo and the story, just print it out on your regular color printer and give everyone a copy and say, let's read this together. So it's it just gets board members feeling more passionate about the organization and actually reading and hearing a real story of the program makes a world of difference. Every board meeting should have a mission moment. So let's be realistic. I'm going to sum up these 3 things again. There's got to be clearly stated expectations for board members so they know what they're getting into and what their responsibilities are. You can always meet through Zoom video to keep them more engaged, and then you can always incorporate a mission moment. So that's the wrap up of the 3 tips I want to give you, but I want to leave you with this thought. If you are looking to recruit board members, or you have a group of new board members that need to know more, please visit my website. I've got all kinds of great information on there to help you. I train boards all the time, so Before you click off this video, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing more frequent videos with tips like this, and don't forget to hit the little bell below somewhere so that you get notifications whenever I have a new video. And I look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to email me through the contact form on my website, which is idasandberg.com. It's just my first and last name, which is in this channel.com. And have a great day and happy fundraising. Bye.